This aircraft is one of our used aircraft trade-ins. It is a low serial number, somewhere in below 30. It has somewhere in the 8,000 hour utilization on the aircraft. Aircraft has gone through a restoration process that we have termed the Citation ValuePlus program, meaning that we're able to add value as well as some personality to the aircraft after that fine time of usage. This aircraft was utilized by a fractional, and upon completion of its fractional life, it was brought back to us. So basically, every material, soft goods that you see in the aircraft has been replaced, and utilizing the Citation Designer Collection that has been arrived at by the use of our interior design group. You get a new car smell in a fine aircraft. The Wichita Service Center in itself has the most ability in that realm, but our other 8 service centers have the ability to do maybe some carpet or lower sidewall recovering. In this situation here, we're able to actually modify the seating arrangement of the aircraft. As you see, this aircraft should actually have a different seat structure in this one. This actually has the new Sovereign style or the new Citation 10 production seat, which is actually wider in the seat base, much more comfortable, and has the retractable armrests. This is a modification that we can do per service bulletin that is unique to the factory-owned authorized service centers.
Cirrus Design's Vision SJ50 single-engine personal jet offers exceptional fuel efficiency, flexible seating for up to 7, advanced avionics, and all the Cirrus safety features you expect, including the Cirrus airframe parachute system. With its V-tail design, the Cirrus Vision is technologically advanced, yet engineered to be simple to fly, to allow owner-pilots more lifestyle pursuits than any other personal aircraft. Learn more about the Vision SJ50 at cirrusdesign.com.
Well, the process starts early on with a customer interface, defining what he does like, or better yet, what doesn't he like with the aircraft at this point. What that would then tell me as the salesman is to where, what's his hot buttons, where do we need to go? In this scenario, the airplane was just worn out. Bottom line, high usage, needed everything. So we now sit down with the customer at that point and say, okay, well, what color scheme should we work in? Do we like the earth tones that you see here? Do we like more of a gray European style? We try to narrow that focus first. Once we get past that and we get the true color palette worked into, then we're going to send this into production. At that point, I have a team of 20 to 30 individuals that now come into play between designers, engineering, actual maintenance gentlemen on the floor, and then just my CSRs that work with the customer throughout the process to ensure they're kept informed of where we are in the process. At that point, it's pure magic. It's simply everything is taken out of this aircraft. It's gutted. Customers just are in awe at the end point when we send them a picture of this is where your airplane was, this is what it looked like, and here you are today. And you can see it truly, I've said it once before, it is an art. It is the ability to lay this pattern and match the little intricacies of the pattern through this piece and through another piece that is totally separate, and being able to show that as carefully and artful as possible. At that time, once we get it finished, we do a complete walkthrough, ensure that all the systems function as said, and present it to the customer. The customer has an ability to walk through and point out if there's anything that doesn't meet his requirement, that typically we don't have that issue. And here we are, and we deliver it with a smiling customer.
Integra Release 9 sets a new standard with the easiest to use pilot interface in all of general aviation. Access to any of Release 9's powerful capabilities is as simple as pressing the desired bidirectional page key. Pressing the same key in a desired direction navigates to the clearly labeled tabs with no more guessing as to what a given pilot input would do. Avidyne's Integra Release 9 is the next generation in fully integrated flight deck technology, and the easiest to use page and tab user interface is just one of the many benefits designed to make your flying easier and safer.
Some of the new updates that are available that obviously that a lot of press has been put to is the fact of the new AirCell high-speed broadband. This is one of the aircraft that we are presently certifying for that. That allows for DSL high-speed data to be shipped to the aircraft domestically, allowing the customer, the principal, to stay in contact with his office just as if he's sitting in his office, as well as SATCOM communication. He's able to do a conference call. This aircraft is capable of having upwards of 4 separate lines off the aircraft with true functionality, just as if you're sitting at your office phone, being able to transfer from one line to another line to another line, or conferencing all 4 lines in at once, as well as operating the high-speed data link. This aircraft also has 110-volt outlets, just as if it was in his office, so he can plug in his laptop and continue to recharge it as he's operating. The functionality of the executive tables, the height of those tables are set for 2 things. 1, dining. 2 is actually operation of a laptop. So it's designed in both ways. You're looking about 3 to 4 weeks to do this type of work. We don't fiddle. We know what we're doing. We're going to pull the interior out, start working on it that day, and get it back into your aircraft as expeditiously as possible. Oftentimes, we're able to have a quick turn interior. If in a Citation 10, the layout is of one of our surplus parts, we're able to build that part up prior to you coming in and having it kind of from a one-for-one exchange. That's something that we're working on now, doing a quick turn interior, meaning that instead of 4 weeks, we may be able to do it in 2 weeks. But what we also do is try to maximize your downtime. If we're going to do this, well, let's look at your CESCOM report and see if there are some maintenance items that can be done while this. So a perfect time for the Citation 10 is during an AH or a Doc 11. The time frames match up very closely, and we have to pull a portion of the interior out anyway to do those inspections. So there's time savings as well as some cost savings that I can offer a customer.